I think if you go back in just the recent history after the end of the Cold War, um, when we had the Last Supper in the defense industry, and there was a massive consolidation at the top of the industry there, and you at the exact same time saw a fall off in the number of major new programs that were just getting announced every year. Um, and it's an issue to this day for the much smaller and more consolidated defense industry we have. That that has ramifications that play out all the way through the workforce and through the supply chain. The lifeblood of this industry is new programs, new platforms, new aircraft, new engines. You got to have this bright, pardon me, this bright, shiny object that's well established. We're going to the moon, whatever it is, to build the new vehicles that drive the desire for new technology, the development of the new technology to get there. And when you don't have that bright, shiny object, eventually that kind of stasis, that pause, flows all the way through the sector, and it comes down to workers deciding, hey, I'm bored here, or there's no growth here, there's nothing dynamic, I don't want to go work for a large OEM just to help them make more money to return to their shareholders. I want to work, where I can put my hands on an aircraft where we're building something, or get involved in new engine technology. And when you don't have those programs, you're not going to attract the workers. If you can't attract the workers, you're going to have problems with supply. If you can't supply, you can't complete the deliverables on the current programs that you have. It's just kind of a downward spiral. And so I'm afraid that no new aircraft, the no new engines, has ramifications for commercial aviation that essentially lead it to be set up for some kind of outside disruptor that comes in. And again, I'm not smart enough to tell you who it is, but we do know there are new technologies being developed elsewhere in the advanced air mobility market, regional hybrid, electric hybrid engines and new potential airliners in the regional sector happening. Business aviation could get disrupted that way too. There are ways that the customer that wants to fly can have alternatives in the future that may not necessarily involve the classic narrow body provided by Airbus or Boeing. So it's a question of how things change, not if, in my opinion.